Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Sipakazi William and today I'm so excited to be doing this wet hair look on a wig. This video is sponsored by Sunber hair on AliExpress, so thank you to them for sponsoring this video and sending me this hair. It's summertime. We're in summer, are we? November. We're in summer, I believe. September, October, November. No, we're almost in summer, but I'm already in that mood of like getting summer ready. I mean, it's been really hot and all these things, so I really wanted to do a hair look that actually makes sense. So when I was getting the hair and all that, I was like, oh, curly wet hair look would be really fun for summer right now, so let me go ahead and do that. And yeah, I actually had quite a bit of fun doing this and all that, and as you can see, it came out looking really wet. The hair is actually like semi-dry now, but it still looks like it's super wet, which is great. So yeah, if you guys want to see how I achieved this wet hair look on a wig, then carry on watching. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to start with are the details about the hair and all that, so I'm just going to read it off the website basically. So it is Sunber hair, I think that's how you pronounce it, and they do sell on aliexpress.com. So this is the Sunber Water Wave lace front human hair wig. It's a Brazilian high ratio Remy, and the closure is a 13x4. It's actually a frontal, but it's like a 13x4 when you look at the parting. And it's got 150% density. It says it's pre-plucked, and yeah, so that's basically the information. So I got this in 22 inches, which obviously when you're getting like curly hair it becomes a little bit shorter, but it is quite long. If like, you know, for like curly hair, whatever, it is quite long. 22 inches is good. So yeah, then with the hair, I obviously got it in the box. It was shipped to me in the box and all that. So in the box, what I got was the straps, and these straps I see are like straps that you can sew on the ends onto the wig where you'd want them to hold the wig tighter, and then like just attach this sort of, it's almost like a bra strap, if like the best way to describe it. It's almost like a bra strap, so you just attach that. And then I got a wig cap, which I used underneath this install, and I also received a extra hair clip. As you guys know, I do cut my clips out, especially the two that come in the front. You'll see those when I show the cap construction. And then obviously the hair came in a plastic, and within the plastic it came in a net as usual to protect the hair. And then this is something that I haven't seen ever before with hair, where they actually put like this styrofoam, I think it's styrofoam piece to, I suppose, protect the actual frontal of the hair. So that's literally pinned to the frontal and staple protection. And then on the inside we get the paper just to kind of hold the shape of the inside part of the wig. And this is the wig construction, so pretty standard. You have the frontal, and there's a little bit of lace at the back as well. But those are the two wig clips that I spoke about that I just cut them out because they hurt my head, especially like because they're sitting here if I don't wear a wig cap, and then they're just like digging into my braids, so I just usually cut them out. That's basically all that was in the box. So this is what the hair looks like. So I haven't actually run my fingers through all of the hair, only this top part when I was extra plucking, but I feel like it was very unnecessary. Don't mind this bit, it is a bit messy. So I got a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, I got a little bit impatient waiting for the glue to dry. I did try out this new Got To Be, well, it's not new, but it's new to me, this Got To Be glue, the yellow one, and I got it from Dischem. So you guys, you know, if you want to, but this is the one that I used to use, and this is the one that is supposedly for wigs and has the hold and all that. But because it comes out white and I had to wait for it to dry, I was so impatient, you guys, and then I just like some parts I just stuck it down while it was still white instead of waiting for it to clear out. So that's what that is. And then here is just my forehead and a little bit of like the glue residue, which I'll be removing over time. So the way I'm going to do this is that tomorrow I'm going to an event, which is why I'm doing this hair. and I'm going to be like prepping it tonight, doing the hairstyle, and then tomorrow morning I'll show you guys the finished product in the outro and probably what you saw in the intro as well. So yeah, so what I want is the wet look. I love the curls as they are. I love that the hair is like big and fluffy and all these things. Like I said, I haven't brushed through any curls, so they're still pretty much intact. It's only these top ones that I kind of ran my fingers through. Full disclaimer, I watched a whole bunch of YouTube tutorials to try and figure out how to do this look. I am pretty nervous because I've never done it before, so you guys and I are going to be styling this hair for the first time, which is great because it's like we're really going to get to explore the hair fully. So a lot of the tutorials I watched were like just with the hair, so that's exactly what I'm going to start with. I have this towel, this grey towel that I've used to dye hair. It's got hair dye, it's got bleach on it. You can see black hair dye and everything. So I'm gonna put that around my shoulders. I'm not naked, by the way. I'm actually wearing this boob tube. I know it looks like it. And also because it's at night, I'm not wearing any makeup. I just brushed up my brows and called it a day. So I look pale. I don't, is this pale? Would we consider this pale? But I don't know. I look like I have lost a lot of melanin, which I'm not appreciating. So I went and bought a lot of things from Discount and whatnot, other things I just had already. I do skip a few steps that most people mention because this hair is pretty, like it's fairly new, so I didn't feel like I'd need a curl activator, but we'll see if it doesn't work out without the curl activator. That's my bad. So I didn't buy an actual water bottle, so I'm just using an old NYX setting spray bottle, and it's just filled with water. So I'm gonna start by wetting the hair. And hopefully I don't need to refill this, but if I do, I will. So I'm just gonna wet the hair. Other people, while they're wetting their hair, they actually basically try and detangle it, but I suppose that's because they've been wearing it and all that. So yeah. Also, I just want to note that on the box where it showed the like care instructions, it did say with like tighter curls, don't comb it, just like run your fingers through that, through the hair. So I'm gonna try and do that, and if all else fails, I'll just use my wide tooth comb. Okay, I'm probably gonna need more than one bottle because this hair is taking a while to get wet. Also, the reason I chose to use the new yellow Got2b glue is because it says it's waterproof. So I'm hoping that by me applying all this water, none of like the lace comes off. So yeah, there are parts of the lace that are a little bit grey. We're gonna cover those with like baby hairs. So that's where like I got really impatient and I didn't wait for the glue to clear up, and that's basically what happens, which I knew would happen, but I was just like super impatient, and I was at the point where I was like, I'm tired now. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is a very tedious task. I was wetting the hair all together, and then the lace started to lift up. I guess the glue isn't that dry since I just installed it. So I'm just trying to carefully wet the top part now. I did have to use more water for like the actual hair to get it as wet as it is. You kind of basically, to me, it seems like you have to get it like soaking wet, because when I wasn't getting it too wet, it was still big, and the whole point is for the hair to be like super flat and stuff like that. So yeah, that is what it looks like now. It's wet. Now the lace is like lifting. We're gonna have to fix that like later on. But yeah, 2 bottles of water later, which I guess if you buy the spray bottle from Discount that's made for hair, you won't need to refill, because this is a very tiny bottle, to be quite honest. So yeah, so now the hair is wet, and so I saw some people use conditioner because they're like they want to keep the curls and the hair soft when it's dry, because as you can imagine, it's gonna dry up and be hard. So I went and got this Dr. Miracle's leave-in conditioner. So a lot of these products are like products for natural hair and stuff like that that you use for this look, and because I don't have natural hair, I was like, I'm not gonna buy like all the things because I probably won't get to use them again. So this is one thing that I felt would be necessary to make it look better if it's softer. I'm sorry, like my hands are, everything is just wet and I'm trying to dry it up. So just gonna Okay, so this is how much I'm using. I did mention that this is from Dr. Miracles, right? Also discount. So this is how much I've poured so far. And then you just want to apply it onto the hair. I'm going to start from the top. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. Is this what natural hair care smells like? All of it? Like, geez, this smells amazing. Oh my gosh. You see the lace is like lifting. So don't mind that, we're going to fix it. This is, like I said, trial and error. So yeah, some things are gonna go wrong in the process. But this is literally what happens when I do hair off camera, or I'm practicing before I start to like do the video. I don't know if I'm using too much. I've never had to use leave-in conditioner, so I don't know how this works, but I'm just going in. It just smells so good that I'm like, why not? So I'm just also going to try and rake through the hair and the curls. And then I know a lot of natural girls scrunch their hair to get the curls going. So I'm going to do that. I don't know if it's going to work on this, but we'll go for it. It seems to be getting some of the curls like out. Scrunching the product. I do watch a lot of natural girl hair videos, funny enough, like different types of hairs too, because it's just interesting, it's fascinating. I admire girls who are natural. I could never, like I've said many times before in my videos, I am very much afraid of pain. So knowing my hair is type 4, I am not ready to be dealing with, you know, the pain that comes with having to comb it out and detangle it. I think that's the part I'm scared of the most, like the detangling. So I want the hair to go back. I might have to reconsider that now that my lace is acting up. But I really want like a sleek back look. So I'm gonna just comb the front part back. Just the front part. I'm trying to stop like where I believe the curls start. So I'm just gonna... So I think that at this point, the thing that could actually help me like make sure this hair is nice and down is a bit more conditioner at the top. I'm just gonna take that, and love that the lace is like coming with. Try and sleek that down. Now we've tied the hair, like the front part down, I can like work with this properly. So I'm probably just gonna end up tying a like scarf or doek over it overnight, that to make sure that it lays flat, because I don't think I can really like use my usual hot curling wand method to slick it down, which is what I want. Okay, so now that we have the curls all looking good, moisturized, kept soft, just adding a little bit more where I might have ruined some. Now what I'm going to do is basically set it. So a lot of people do use gel, but then a lot of them spoke about how hard it gets, and then I saw this one method where this girl actually used like a mousse or a wrap. So I'm going to go in with my usual all-time favorite Next Sheen Organics Extra Virgin Olive Oil foam designing and wrap lotion, and we're going to use quite a bit of this to make sure that all the hair is coated. And this is going to basically, I don't know if you've used this, you know that it basically kind of like dries hard. So that's what it's going to do. It's going to make sure the hair dries up looking like this in the state basically. And it makes it look very wet when you have this on. Like when I've tried to set things and I use it, I realize that it's got like this wet look, and then I have to comb it out. So with this, I'm not going to comb out the curls. I'm just going to put this on, and then it's going to stay having that wet look. So I'm just going to be pumping and pumping and pumping. Like there's no limit here. We just want to make sure that this sets. So starting off, not a lot. Let's pump some more. So yeah, oh my gosh, some of it fell. Great stuff. So I'm just gonna apply this to the hair and be generous. Don't be afraid. As you can see, that didn't cover a lot of ground, so we're still gonna have to use a lot more of it. I'm just gonna section out the hair into 2 halves. I don't know if you guys have noticed, it's always easier for me to work with 2 halves of my hair on my head because I can actually see in the mirror what's going on, as opposed to just like trying to do the whole head at once. It's a workout. Oh my gosh. Okay. Put it on the ends as well. You don't want your ends to like dry hard. That's why I also did focus the conditioner on the ends, because the ends will like end up being the dry, like, you know, bits that stick out. I'm really glad I did this like now and not tomorrow morning, just before the event. Otherwise, like, the amount of time this would take in the morning. I'm hoping it lasts though. We'll see how that goes. As far as the hair's performance, when I was busy cutting the clips off, I managed to somehow cut a little bit of the lace. So it's not that the hair is shedding, it's just those pieces from the lace that kind of got cut off that are coming out now. I don't know if you can see any hair. And then I'm just going to apply the mousse here at the top as well. Oh, that looks quite sleek. That's setting it quite nicely. You guys can see that. Okay, let's go on to this side. So I feel like this side is more or less done. Maybe I'll go in when I'm done with everything and like put more product, but for now I think it's pretty okay. So just to update you guys before I end off the vlog, what happened was, it is a couple days later, because I know I said I was going to like give you guys the result the following day and all that, but I didn't. So I ended up having to get ready quickly that day and I couldn't film what I actually did. But after doing the whole look and seeing the hair all back, I didn't like it that way. I just personally don't like my hair all back all the time. It depends. I only really like my own natural hair all back. It looks a lot better. It looks more natural, obviously, because it is my hair. So then I decided to make this middle part. As you can see, I didn't really overly flatten it because I didn't want to use heat on the hair, because I also don't want to lose the curls. But I literally used the exact same method that I used in the video to get the hair like this, and then I just combed it out a lot more. And yeah, just making a little part like I usually do, nothing new. This is literally everything I did there is exactly how I've been doing this hair. I think for the past like 3 days now I've been doing the exact same method, so it is tried and tested. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you to Sunber on AliExpress for sponsoring this video and sending me this beautiful hair. I really love it. I don't know, I never thought I'd ever rock this look before in my life, but now I'm just like so into it and I'm really enjoying it. So thank you for this hair. I hope you guys learned something, and also you guys see a way to do this using less product and a little bit of a cheaper way to do it, I'd say, because the products really are inexpensive that I used. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching again. I love you all. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.